Okay, this video is going to demonstrate the defensive strategy that I use and my thought process, and hopefully this will help you with your defending your capital when you're attacked by an overwhelming force. Anyway, to give you a quick background of where I'm here, this is playing at a mortal level. Currently, my city is trying to produce the Great Library. I just got the Hanging Gardens, getting a Great Library, but this is what the city is like. It's pretty early in the game here. It's just in the classical era now. If we look at where I stand as far as demographics, we can see that indeed India is winning in every single area as far as more soldiers, more gold, more land, more cities, and everything, except for this one little thing, which is basically even. I have 19, he has 18, so it's virtually even. At this point, I just noticed he has 5 men here. Now what I was doing, I have 4 workers on my land, and I was defending my capital with 1 catapult in the middle and 1 jaguar to protect and move my workers. War has not been declared yet. We're still at peace here. And I do have 3 other jaguar units, and what they were doing, they were staying in pretty close proximity to my capital. They were going all around here, taking care of all the barbarians. And what I was planning to do after getting this barbarian camp up here, I would be continuing to go around my capital just to get all these barbarians. But now that I see him building up a force here, I do not know if he's going to attack me or if he's just testing me or whatever. But most people, what they would do, they would retreat these 3 units right now and hurry up and get him back here in case he is going to attack. But even if he was at war with me right now, I would just take care of this barbarian camp first and then have my units go back, because I believe I won't lose any units. Even if I defend, even if he has more units than this, I can defend with just these 2 units, no problem, just defending. But anyway, let me go ahead and take care of these barbarians first, and I'll attack him there. I'll try and get this barb encampment, and then I'll head on back. And, okay, well, it's still there. Anyway, we'll take a look at the city here. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll presume he's not going to be declaring war on me. So I'm not going to be retreating my worker or my unit. I'm not going to change anything here until he declares war. The only thing I did change was my strategy for my other 3 units. I will be heading them back here now instead of scouting for barbarians. And my next turn, he has declared war. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's good. He's still alive here. And before I start showing you that specific strategy, let's finish this off here. Okay, where we're at. Okay, another unit spawned. I can take care of this guy with the weakest unit because he's going to die. Okay, and this guy healed a little bit more as far as him. Again, there's a river here, so I'm not going to attack him with this unit, especially since he's the weaker of my 2 units remaining. So I'll go ahead and kill him with this, and if the archer does not die, I would have finished him off with this. Anyway, I'm going to start retreating these right away now. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put him so I don't have to go back every single turn. I'll put him here, put him there, I'll click on him, put him there, so it'll move here automatically. And I'll focus strictly on this capital here, on my thought processes and everything. So, first priority is, if you look at the capital, okay, I'm being attacked from this direction. This half of my territory is very vulnerable. The back half of my territory is a lot safer because I have my capital to defend this. One reason that I'm not afraid of him, I don't care, he could have 20 guys attacking me right now, I just can't see the other 15. That doesn't matter. I am not scared because he does not have a road. There is no road at all leading to my capital. Without a road, an attack cannot be successful against my strategy. You need a road. Even I cannot attack a city either. If I try to attack a city, I don't care how good I am, it's very hard for me to conquer a city without a road leading to that city, for me. So it goes both ways. But here I am, the worker might die next turn, so I'm going to retreat my worker, and I'm going to retreat my unit, keeping them close to these things. I'm going to abandon this half of my city, and I'm going to focus my 4 workers on continuing to improve all these tiles on this half of my city, knowing that my catapult and my city itself will help defend against these attackers. And if any of these attackers get through to the right side of my capital, my Jaguar will take care of them and defend my workers. That's what I'm planning. So anyway, it looks like my catapult is at a range. Oh no, my catapult can hit. Good. Got him, and my city can also attack him there. And let's see, next turn here. Oh, he's finished constructing that. I'm going to put him on this tile. And next turn here, let him working out this tile here. I don't have. I'm still working on this to get a lumber mill. You can see I have a lot of forest here. I'd like to put at least half of these lumber mills, but since I don't have lumber mill yet, I don't have any other tiles to work on. I would have worked them on them over here, but since I'm being attacked, I had no choice but to continue these guys working. So I always choose a farm tile on all tiles, but normally I would have held off developing these tiles here until I get lumber mill, but things have changed now. He's still working on that. Okay, let's go to the next turn here. Okay, now as you can see, this is open land here. He and him is in range of my worker. They can get him next turn. So I have a choice of either putting him over here and defending this worker, or retreating this worker to a safer area up here. I'm not going to choose to put him there because he's already took some hit. It's like he's 25% down on health already. If I put him there, he could get attacked by both workers next turn. I don't want to risk losing him. So what I'm going to do now is temporarily stop work here and retreat him. But I have to move this guy first. So let me move this worker out. I'm planning on putting him farther away here, so this worker here can take the spot where this worker is now. So let me move him to the capital. And next turn, I'll move him either here or here. And this worker will go here. And all 4 workers will be pretty much keeping busy. So let's continue this attack here. I'm going to attack whatever I can reach. My city. Catapult. And I'm going to heal my Jaguar. Sit here and heal. Hopefully he'll be at full strength by the time he's going to be going to war. Here it is again. I got a choice between a farm and a mine. I always, 100% of the time, will always choose farm. I want to increase my population. Okay, let's see. Still 5 units on the enemy side here, I see. And so there's really not much of a threat yet. I'm gonna, okay, since he's coming up over here, I'll put him, say, over here in this tile. This guy, I'll put, you can see this is already developed, actually. Notice that it's farm, so I'm planning on putting this guy over here. So let me go ahead and move this guy up here to protect the worker I'm putting here in order to get to this tile. And I look at the units here, and the way I decide who to attack, who not to attack, So I look at whoever is the biggest threat. He is the biggest threat right now because he's closest to my workers and everything. So I'm going to focus all my firepower on him. Now, what I'm not going to do here, he can attack him and definitely win, and he might even heal to full strength if he does. I will not do that because next turn he can be attacked by this warrior, and also possibly by this horseman. If he gets in range, he can fire at me too. And he might even die next turn. So it is not worth me. I'm not going to be attacking hardly at all. I'm going to pick my spots very carefully who I choose my jaguars to attack. And if I end up in a tile where I can get slaughtered the next turn, I will not. I will just stay in one spot and heal. So since I won't be using the jaguar, I'll just be using my catapult here to get rid of that threat. Okay, now finish my turn here. Okay, farmland. There I'm going to do a farmland.